Greetings to all my dear ones. I hope you are well and at peace. First of all, I want to thank you for the lovely comments you leave for me. I read all of them. I love all of you. And I love you back as well. If I can't respond to each one individually, I apologize. But the reason I'm here is because of the encouragement you give and the lovely comments you leave for us. And if you like our videos, please subscribe to the Yalda Light channel so that YouTube doesn't hide us and shows us more and awareness spreads as much as possible. Thank you all very much for your kindness. Another thing I want to say is that before you watch this video, please watch my previous video, which is very short, and where I talked or wrote about the year of the snake. Watch that one, because this way you'll get an idea of what year we're entering. And then, as I've always said, this is not a prediction. This is not a way of life that I'm telling you about. These are just the energies that are at work in the year of the snake, focusing on the 12 zodiacs. And more specifically on the house that, for example, includes Aries, Taurus, Gemini. I talk about the energy there. We each have the energy of the 12 houses. And because it's based on the year of the snake, it's possible that all 12 or 7 of them might resonate with you and help you focus more on that part of life. That's it. Beyond that, really, one can't say that astrology teaches you the path of life, or that I tell you what to do and things like that. Anyway, for Aries people, for Aries, those born under Aries, this energy affects your personality. Meaning, if you lost your confidence around the year 2008 and onwards, this will make you start to regain it and not say, oh, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to take this risk. Because, for example, I did such and such, and it didn't work out. This year is the year when those cycles will end, and you will enter a new phase where this energy will greatly impact your confidence and personality. Considering that it's the year of the snake, the year of change, the year of shedding old skin. Uranus will also enter Gemini in July for a period of 7 years. After 80 years, it comes into your sign and suddenly sparks a change in the way you present your personality to society. Is this the real me that people know? Or is this a mask I've put on to become more social? Or am I scared and think that this is the way to gain popularity? No. After January 29th, when the year of the snake begins, you start asking yourself, who am I really? What do I actually want for my life? If you're young, what do I want for my future? Who do I want to be? The person my parents want, perhaps the person society has indeed told me to be, or the person I was born to be and am good at being. Pluto, which comes into Aquarius after 300 years. casts a light on your 11th house, causing changes in the type of home life you have. It relates to your wishes and desires. If you are someone over 30 or, for example, in your 50s, you suddenly feel whether you have done the things you loved in the past 20 or 30 years, or if you have just worked. You see, as an Aries, you have a personality, like a soldier, a young soldier who is given a task, moves forward with responsibility and patriotism, and wants to accomplish that task. And then when you go, for example, to work, you're not just working for yourself. You're thinking, for example, what about my brother and sister? What about my wife's family? What about my husband's family? Am I providing for all of them? Am I building a good life for all of them? And then you might feel that you don't want to continue doing this work anymore. I want to travel. I want to do what I like. Maybe I liked doing this in past years, but now it doesn't serve me anymore. Now it doesn't satisfy me anymore. So I am in the process of change and transformation. And I want to start a different lifestyle that is based on my own desires, not the desires of others. These changes become a strong energy for you. And we hope you welcome it with open arms. That means you go and say, okay, I've lived like this for a long time. Now I want to change my personality. I want to be myself. I don't want to be a people pleaser anymore, trying to satisfy others or care about titles, like being the boss of a certain place. I don't know, being the employer of a certain place. It doesn't matter to me anymore. What matters is that when I wake up in the morning, I'm not tired anymore to be satisfied with the day I spent yesterday, to go see other parts of the world that I haven't seen, that I always felt like I had to be a good soldier for my army, for my legion. Now I just want to be a good human being. And the first reaction that these changes bring about in you, I might talk about these things. You might enter this process in the next year, and then in 20 years, in 38 years, you'll be on this path. It's not like I wake up one night and say I need to change, but you have. But you feel like I'm not the same person I used to be. I'm no longer the same person I was in the past. I'm not that stubborn person who had to do things my way, wouldn't listen to anyone, and would say I know what I'm doing. And besides, I don't have the fears of the past, where I took a certain risk and didn't succeed. It doesn't matter at all. That was an experience. Whatever you try to do. After July, you will succeed in it. If you are not afraid, if you trust yourself, and if you have expertise in a field, whatever the field may be, the energy helps you so that instead of working, your money works for you. Instead of going to work every morning, for example, you could have a consulting job and go guide those who are new to this work properly, teach them, educate them. This is if you have worked in a specialized field for years and you know this field and are tired of working. And the next issue is that there is a lot of blessing. If, as I say, you play your cards right, if you know what you are doing, if you are honest, A lot of financial blessings will come into your life after July. There is a possibility of very big changes in the family and relatives and such things. But still, behind these events, whether bad or good, everything is good for you. You see, you're apparently, inherently, a leader because you were born to lead. As a result, you have a job where you are under someone and you know your boss knows less than you. Change your job. Start your own business or go somewhere that values you, not where they use you like a robot. A period will come to an end, something you've been working with for years. It might be related to family. It might be work. It might be something. These things will change. And as this wave comes, it will also change your goals. And when your goals change, your perspective on society changes. And when your perspective on society changes, a new person is born from within you who is more aware, who knows more about themselves. Now, follow that. I feel that you are entering the spiritual world because previously, logic was important to you. If something wasn't scientifically proven, I wouldn't accept it. Whereas for nature, it doesn't even say 2 + 2 = 4. There are infinite numbers for it. Things that we don't see, things that science hasn't reached yet. And previously, you didn't believe in these things. But now, you are in a position where you feel that the spiritual world gives you peace. If I can meditate calmly for 10 minutes, it's better than falling asleep. Because all the pressures you exert on this part are all in your brain. Your brain keeps taking, but doesn't give back. It keeps taking, and we need to put it into flow. That means today I receive something. I shouldn't put so much pressure on my brain. Let it pass, because it's in my awareness. This is one of the enthusiasms that Aries people have, and I hope that work on this idea that even if you don't see something, it still exists. Your beliefs might change regarding religion and society. It's possible that your position, title, and status in society might change. Or even if you are single, you might get married. If you were married, you might become single. These are also possible if you don't have complete understanding with your life partner. All of these things, Saturn in March, especially since it takes 12 months. Saturn is a planet that is we take it seriously. It moves slowly, but it ensures that you receive the reward for your efforts, because as much as it is strict, it gives you a great reward in the end when you are truly settled in what you want. In my opinion, try not to undergo many surgeries in the next 3 years, especially cosmetic surgeries. Small procedures are okay, but don't undergo major surgeries because it's possible. I don't know, things like bleeding might occur. It's possible that skin issues might worsen. It's not that I'm trying to scare you, but try to even accept your appearance. Tell yourself about your appearance. This is who I am. I am beautiful. I am fine. I am who I am. And don't make too many drastic changes to your appearance because your personality is completely changing. Please be patient with me for a bit because I can't just put these numbers on the computer and read your chart. I don't have a personal chart, but I can read the chart of the 12 zodiacs. Here I'm mostly doing numerology, and here I have a series of numbers that I need to combine and apply to something to the year of the snake. Apply it to the snake. But I'm sure that in about 8 months, you'll be much happier than before where you are, and money will come sufficiently. In fact, you will reap the benefits of the work you've done over the past 3 to 30 years, meaning you've done some karma. If your work has been right, you will receive your reward. That's also there. And try not to worry too much about those around you. What do they think? If I change, nothing. Those around you love you and will love this new personality even more because you are more yourself. Instead of constantly going inward and saying, what will happen if I express an opinion that I no longer hold? Stagnant people are fossilized people. Try to change. Try to announce this change. Try to move with the times and change. These energies will also help you a lot. It might even be that from the family, for whom you have always been very devoted, a blessing comes your way, whether it's physical help, financial help, or emotional support, whatever it is. It's very, very good. And my recommendation is to travel. Traveling will truly invigorate you in the coming year. It will give you a new spirit. And unlike the past 12 years, which started with the year of the snake, during these 12 years, no matter how hard you worked, we didn't quite get the results we wanted. It's like every day I went to work, but I didn't see it. I didn't see that result. I didn't see what I deserved. Whether it's from the family, for example, appreciating me and saying you did this. We are thankful to you. You sacrificed yourself for the family or from the employer's side. But you will see in a year or a year and a half, you will reap the benefits of the hard work you did 12 years ago, for which you didn't have much rest. You didn't gain much from it. You didn't really get any fruits from it. You will get it. Another thing that is greatly affected by these changes is that your group of friends might change. Previously, your friends were more about where to go to have fun together. You would host parties. They would come too. If there was a celebration somewhere, we would go together. But now you need fewer than 5 real friends whom you can count on. 5 people, 10 people in your family, among friends, whom you can rely on. Am I as much there for you as you are for me? and you feel that maybe this year I didn't choose my friendships based on this. And this makes you review among your friends and even family. Some things change. Some people leave and some people come in your life, those who come and those who have stayed from the past. They are loyal people who are there for you. They love you and accept you for who you are, and you can count on them. As for the others who left, goodbye. I don't need you anymore because I did what I had to do for you, but you didn't understand my heart, or I don't know. What do they say? Our frequency, vibration is no longer the same. And we part ways amicably, without any arguments, only with good intentions. You part ways, but you become more involved with those people who are newly entering your life and those who have proven themselves in the past and are in your life. Let's go back and see what events happened to you in 2007 and 2009. The same things might happen again, but on a higher level, a step above, and yield results for you. I think I've covered all the energies here. One of the other things I want you to do for your own peace is to become close with your inner child. Find peace with your inner child. That means go back during your daily meditations for up to 10 minutes. Go back to when you were 1 year old, 2 years old, 5 years old. Take another look. And like watching a movie from the past, make peace with them. If you were hurt, tell yourself that you were just a child back then and didn't understand what was happening, and that it wasn't really a blow. Make peace with it and cleanse it from your memory. I'm not saying to bring about forgetfulness, because all of this is in our Akashic records. It's like an archive. We archive it. But I don't review these every day. I don't attack myself every day. Around from childhood, review the course of your life and kiss what bothers you from the past and say that you are now a grown person and this matter no longer bothers you. Wishing you the best for the year of the snake and for the years after the snake, as these amazing transformations will happen in your life as an Aries, and you will grow. You will blossom in what you are good at. I wish you blessings and peace. Greetings to the dear Taurus people, Calabash Shamra. I hope this can be a small help for the new year that is coming into your life. If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel so we can upload more videos on YouTube. I kindly ask you before I start to watch the introduction I had so you know exactly what I'm talking about. On January 24th to 29th, we will enter the Chinese year of the wood snake, and I'm discussing its effects on Taurus people for this year. But these are all energies that if you don't activate or work on them yourself. Nothing will happen for you. But if we want to make a change in your life, at least we see that these energies are with you. Dear Dorothea, you still have a long way to go to truly know yourself. You haven't reached that point yet. But this energy of the moon, the energy of the snake, the year of the snake, will put you on that path. It will help you with the encounters you'll have with new people, the new friendships you'll form. You'll fall into a path that is your dharma. You still don't have complete awareness about yourself. You still don't know your own powers. You still have some conflicts with your inner child. But you are on that path. You are on the path to your own awareness. You have stepped onto that path. But well, it's a long way to go. It depends on how far you've come. It depends on what actions you've taken on your path to awareness. All those self-destructive behaviors and unnecessary stresses that have been in your life in past years due to dualities. I don't know, maybe between father or mother, between your spouse's family and yourself, between childhood and your dreams. There has been a kind of duality that hasn't yet settled for you to be eliminated. And it is slowly moving aside so that this dark curtain in front of you can be removed and you can recognize your true self. If you have health issues, this problem also comes from stress, again, from the wrong paths you have taken, which were not the right ones for treatment. I give you hope that this situation will come to an end. Your health will completely return to you. In the year of the snake, which starts on January 29th and will continue until next year, you will find something that helps with the health of your spirit. And this spiritual health will make you accept yourself as you are and cope with the mental pressures you've put on yourself. You liked it. And as a result, if you have any physical issues, they will be treated. Please be patient with me because I am also doing talent assessment. And also, I have the effect of the year of the snake on tarot. I am following it. So it's really not like I just put up a chart and read from it. But all of this also depends on your personal chart. Please be kind. Oh, the month you have on your moon, go with your rising sign. The moon and the sun are gone. As I say, be patient with me because I need to align these numbers together. Oh, yeah. Feel that the energy the year of the snake brings to you gradually devalues the attention from others. What my mother thinks about me, what my friend thinks, what society thinks about me, these go aside. And you move more towards your true self and try to stop people pleasing and what those people like. Put aside what pleases others and focus on what I like for myself. What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? And this leads you towards spirituality. Meanwhile, a woman is a feminine being. It causes you to move more towards a spiritual life. Oh, pushes you to start moving away from superficial things you had before, from fruitless and profitable and meaningless friendships, to compromise more and enter deeper friendships. New people come into your life to bring you closer to yourself, to make you more aware of the values you have within yourself, and through a teacher, through a spiritual master. If a woman comes into your life or is in your life, grab that thread and follow it, because it shortens your path to reaching happiness and peace, to reaching yourself. And as much as you can, get out of the toxic environment that you feel you had to stay in for certain reasons. Stay in the environment. And now slowly you will completely detach from those parties and gatherings and move to another place. Or this might affect your work. A job that used to satisfy you no longer does. It no longer serves you. You feel like you've already learned these things. There was a time for them. They were interesting to me, but not anymore. And I want to go into another field. And it's possible that you'll go into another field. It is possible that one, have an online business. It's possible that we might start writing a book. It's possible that we might start writing. Publish your life story or a book you've written. Or present your articles to others. These are things. Or any art you have. If you have a beautiful art, if you have musical art, if you paint, work more on these. Pay more attention to these so that you gain mastery. Find a school that shows you who you are, you as an artist, not necessarily as a businessman or businesswoman. Uranus will be in Gemini for 7 years for you. And when it starts in the year of the snake, it means that the shakes it gives, those mandatory criticisms it brings into your life, whether you want it or not, will bring you a day. It's good for you. You might not like it at first. At first, you might say that I don't at all, because you don't like changes at all, because you like to stay in the same. What do they say? Your comfort zone, and not risk going somewhere else. This changes you if you don't proactively seek this change yourself. When Uranus comes, it throws you from one place to another. But the place where you land might be scary at first. However, that's where you grow, you elevate spiritually. Your vibration goes up, and this is what we need for the year 2025. For us to become a different person, not what we were 18 years ago. And to delve deeper into this process. It's possible that you might even see betrayal in your family, among your friends, or those you trusted, even change in such a way that I trusted this person. I had given my whole life to this person. I had dedicated my entire life to this person. But this process is actually harmful to me, or even dependency. I was dependent on this person and sacrificed my life. I did, but this dependency is actually detrimental to me and to the other party. And suddenly you feel that you need to separate, whether it's emotionally, legally, or physically, just separate so that each of you can find your own path. It's like many of your emotional issues have been holding you back from progressing or knowing yourself or finding your talents. Anyway, it's a great time for cleansing. If you sit down and revisit your childhood and become friends with your inner child. Another thing is that your sixth sense becomes very strong. Trust your own circumstances. The things that come into your life, they have a message. They are telling you something. Listen carefully. Don't just pass by them. You might start working with charitable organizations. If you are an artist, showcase your work, your singing, your art for a while, even if it's not for money. But this brings a lot of blessings into your life. There is also a possibility of excessive spending because you need to improve and work on your personal self-confidence, which is important. And since this self-confidence has somewhat changed due to modern societal standards and expectations, it makes you think that by spending more money, by enhancing my personal beauty, focusing more on my physical appearance, or by buying more expensive and luxurious things, I can enhance my social image. I don't know. If I'm saying it right, make my social persona appear bigger, better, and overall presence in society. This sets you back. So the money you spend should be for spiritual purposes, even for charity. Expand your focus, which was previously limited to home and family, to your work. Make it broader, make it global, make it international. Engage more with other cultures. Start making friends from other countries, because these will advance your life in a completely spiritual way, with a new style, with new beliefs, with new convictions. Be open. Open your arms to it. It's not about saying, this is who I am, and I won't change. Saying that is not a good thing at all. Successful people are those who embrace change and are not afraid of it. But you were never comfortable with making changes, with taking risks, and you need to bring these into your life. Financially, until July, it's very good for you. In terms of work, income, or luck, financial luck is very good for you. Some things are coming. You might make some changes in your living situation. Make these changes in the house you live in or the neighborhood you live in. This energy is very supportive for that. It goes back to its home. The 12th house for you, the house of confinement, a house of the hospital, a house of the hospital, the house of my solitude, the house of my framework. And this is where you enjoy your solitude the most. Or maybe someone goes to the hospital. Someone might need care that requires you. These possibilities exist too, but mostly you reach your true self in solitude and enjoy it more. If you were previously involved in parties and socializing, now your solitude helps you more. There's a high possibility of a job change. It's very likely. And the new job is one that you will love. You will be very successful in it. Neptune and Saturn are joining in the 12th house here. And from the middle of next year, starting from the second half, you will feel like you are reborn. You are a new person again. You want to try different paths in life. Maybe we'll start traveling. Maybe we'll start enjoying things we didn't before. The style will be different and we'll enter a different kind of enjoyment. We might delve deeply into a spiritual life. We might go into spiritual lives, maybe into nature, which is great. I mean, it's really great for you to take trips where we enjoy nature, be with the trees, be with the natural sense, even the smell of cow dung, the smell of the forest, the smell of wood. These are the things that in the year of the wooden snake will completely change your world. It opens the third eye. You can see who you really are, what you want, because those previous societal calculations are completely there. It changes its form within you. The next point is that with Jupiter entering your third house, it causes you to completely separate from superficiality and look at everything more deeply, wanting to delve into the essence of things and leave superficial matters aside. We start studying. We begin adding to your knowledge. We start to see how much you know about the world. Do we know fundamentally, or have you just picked up bits and pieces from different people? Sometimes we just talk for the sake of talking, but what do you truly enjoy in life? But nature infinitely helps us. Anything that is natural, the natural scent, good natural food, the smell of natural food, the scent of the forest, the smell of the river, stone. No. And if we can bring these into your life, it will work infinitely for you. This energy. And if we want to be in groups, let them not be those previous groups that were superficial. Try to be in groups that are like-minded with you. They elevate you more, your spirit, rather than thinking about trivial daily matters. Try to join groups that have grown spiritually, not materially, spiritually. And many ideas follow. Afterward, you feel like you might fall into a completely different path, paths you never thought about before, but you feel how much your spirit is in harmony with it, how much you enjoy sitting for 2 hours with just one person and talking to them spiritually, a spiritual person. You might change your car. You might change your house. But focus on what? Mental peace you gain. Not on what you will look like. Put aside the appearance. because your appearance becomes lovable when your true self comes out. You want to change your appearance. You want to. It means I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with myself. But when you come to yourself, suddenly you start going to the mirror and say, this is who I am and how much I love myself and how much more beautiful I am, how much better I am, how much more stylish I am. And these help you with the issues we had with neighbors, with the people we lived with at home. In any case, what do they say about the efforts we made to create an environment that is family-oriented and peaceful? These will change because you will change. And you feel that. Maybe 12 years ago, from the year of the snake, 12 years ago, you didn't actually grow spiritually. But now, or you didn't see the fruits of whatever you did. But now is the time, this year, you will reap its fruits. You will understand what the seeds you planted actually meant. Even where you thought it was fruitless, you planted seeds for a reason. And now is the time to harvest and sift them. I want these. I don't want these. You've had some stubbornness, like being obstinate, being stubborn. Try to throw these out of your life and listen to the voice of your heart. Listen to the voice of your heart. If you have a wish, if you want to, see yourself there 12 years from now. See yourself in that person. Today is the time after entering the year of the snake. You must plant its seed. You might wait a year or two. You might see it sprout 2 months later. But now is the time to become the person you want to be 12 years from now. Plant the seed now, so connect more with your higher self and your superior self. Who do I want to be 12 years from now? I am what I am today. Because I am comfortable, because there is no fear, because there is no risk. Or do we want to be in the same place or a couple of steps higher? So what should I do? Choose the main paths and filter out the rest. Throw them away. You might feel a sense of hopelessness that I've spent the last 12 years of my life in vain. I haven't gotten anywhere, or I haven't reaped the benefits. I say, this is something that's only in your thoughts. And without you realizing it, the reason you want to move 2 steps higher today is because of those 12 years. You think you went the wrong way. You think you haven't achieved results. And I say, get closer to yourself. Your karmas are finished, and you won't have any more karma unless you create it in your own mind and make new karma for yourself. But now you've finished with karma and are entering your dharma. And when you enter dharma, that's what you were born for. Follow it, get to know it, become friends with it, make friends with it, and set it as the goal of your life. I wish you success. I hope it's a year full of prosperity and blessings. In the year of the wooden snake, wishing all my dear Taurus a good day. Greetings to my dear Geminis. I hope you're all doing well. If you like my videos, please join Y'all Delight so we can be together more and watch my future videos. Please, before I start, take a look at the preface because I am doing numerology and making comparisons, the months of the year based on the year of the snake. That is coming. And that's why I have some numbers here. Please be patient with me. I am trying to convey the energy of this year of the snake to the Geminis. This is just energy. You can use it. You can choose not to. If we don't, it will just pass by. It's like when it rains, then it stops, then the sun comes out, and then the sun sets and it becomes night. You should use its energy. And I'm saying it's a limited time. I just mean that. Set your goal on Dharma or yourself. Because what can I say? Geminis, they saw things they shouldn't have seen. Geminis have endured so much suffering in past years. So much. So much. Really, your health. Really. We are proud of you. You. The year from now on, you will transform from ashes to a phoenix. You are the leaders of the new earth. You studied hard and took your lessons and passed the tough tests. You passed. That you have graduated. If something bothers you, it's just the fear of the past. Like, oh no, what if these things happen to me again? No, because you have graduated. We have passed all the tests. And the light that comes for the year in our lives and its beginning is truly from our year. It completely changes our lives and takes our lives in the direction we were born for, towards spirituality. If you work in other fields, other than computers, other than online business, other than things that are through the air, go into the field of spirituality. You have grown so much. Deep within yourself. And you have reached yourself. That you are even capable of healing another. But the pains are no longer painful because you have gone through them. And I give you the good news that they won't come back. Unless your own toxic thoughts have not yet been accepted. But these crises, these storms have all passed. These storms have passed over your house. And appreciate yourself. Be proud of yourself. Because all the comfort you didn't have and feared losing, and you gave, will return to you again. If you have faith in yourself, if you have truly been righteous, indeed, if you have been in the work of spirituality and genuinely in the pursuit of truth, you will receive a very great reward in your life. Perhaps you will migrate. Perhaps you will change your home and life. Perhaps you will move from this step to another step. Maybe you will move from this country to another. Perhaps from this, perhaps not. Your job will definitely change from your past job, if it hasn't changed already. And we might completely fall into another field. And if this field is healing, charity, service to people, or in the path of awareness, you are completely evolving in this path, in the path of healing. There might be a big announcement in March or even September. A large sum of money might come. You might buy property, land, or a house, and it will bring you a lot of good luck. If you invest in a piece of land, such as real estate, or, for instance, a house, don't take big risks. Don't put your money elsewhere. But if you invest in buying a house, it will definitely happen there, a place that you really love, a place where you feel at peace, a place that is your home, Pareal, Oma, where you feel like you've never had this feeling before. You will stay there. You even work there. You might work from home. You might offer the service to people over the internet. But if you buy something that's fixed on the ground, sorry, it's very good. It might be on September 7th. If I'm not mistaken, it could be the start of a new job for you. Is it possible to start a new job? There might be an issue that arises completely, clearing up those remnants from the past that still haven't had a solution, becoming clear and moving on. Possibilities and paths from the entire past that haven't been pleasant for you, have been difficult for you to get through. Family problems, emotional issues, and most of all, financial problems. And on September 29th, you need to focus a bit on the blood. And there's a chance for change. In any change, there's a possibility of madness, the possibility of having another plan and another choice. You need to think about these. Think about it a little. A new responsibility might come into your life, but that responsibility will bring you blessings. That responsibility is good for you. At first, it might not seem positive, but truly, you are through a group. Guardians, like angels. From this year onward, you are protected because you have a leadership role for the new land. So, don't let anything that initially upsets you bother you. What needs to come will come after it. Unlike the past, the right people are coming into your life. People you can trust. People who lift you up like this and take you where you need to be. Don't underestimate these new friendships, these new encounters and meetings, because everyone is coming into your life for a reason, to place you up there as a leader. If someone criticizes you, if they say something that is undeserved, just let it go, because that person is small-minded and can't see it all. It's like someone who is so short trying to see the top of the ladder. Don't pay any attention at all. Don't respond at all. Don't acknowledge it at all. Be careful with your joint investments. Things you dreamed about since childhood. Now, this childhood might have been 80 years ago. It might have been 50 years ago. They are all coming true. And these ups and downs you've gone through, and the ups and downs that the little one is going through, are all to take you there. If someone has taken your money, if someone has betrayed you in the past, all of this will be compensated. Everything will be compensated. Those people will be ashamed when they see you up there. In my opinion, the best thing you should do is to enter a spiritual life in the path of healing, natural healing, not through artificial and chemical substances, through hypnosis, through yoga, through energy reading. These are honorable professions that completely align with your goals and where you are heading, which is to open the doors to a heavenly future world. Completely agrees with you, comes with you. It harmonizes with you. Meanwhile, there might be a very large inheritance coming. A windfall might come into your life suddenly, comes all at once. But also from your own income, very good money is coming, especially after July. After July, you will get into a job that brings infinite blessings to you. It brings the right people and a lot of money. Financially, you are completely protected in the year of the wooden snake. You are supported. Find very good money. Your confidence has increased. You believe in yourself more and should move forward with open arms, because there's pleasant breeze coming that wants to take you to reach your dreams. Let me think. In March, Neptune enters. Be careful not to be deceived. Be careful not to have unrealistic goals. Follow what your heart says, not just because someone else has succeeded somewhere. And you will indeed take on great responsibilities that I know you will handle. You will find leadership power more than ever. For big goals, for many great humanitarian goals. And as I said, from the second half, not only will your maternal values increase, but your spiritual values will also rise. Your own values will rise. It's no longer about being someone's cousin or someone's niece. I have value for this world. I am doing something that is yielding a lot of benefits to other people. All of this will come into your life. And then comes Uranus. In June, I think it comes on the 10th. I don't have the exact date right now. 10th, 11th, 9th. Anyway, let's say the 10th of June for 7 years. And Uranus comes to electrify your life. It electrifies all those seeds you planted and were just watching in your garden, wondering why they hadn't sprouted. Suddenly, with this spark, they all start to sprout, grow, turn green, become trees, and bear fruit. All those fruits you planted but hadn't seen. Over the past 24 years, all these sweet fruits will be sold in the markets. And maybe the things we do will shake the world. But we get into this work. Believe in yourself. Don't be superficial. Don't go to pointless places, because partying has a side that becomes about enjoying tonight and not thinking about tomorrow at all. Let's not be superficial. Let's be deep. Who am I? And when you realized that you were the one who reached the peak, you reached the peak. I understood who I am. Congratulations to you. You will have a good year. And listen to yourself. Believe in your dreams. The dreams you have are telling you a truth, guiding you on which path to take. Reach out to this person. Have faith in your evidence. Believe in yourself. And in my opinion, everything is fine. Everything is full of positive energy. Use it and close the book on the past and say, I graduated. I no longer need to memorize that high school book. I don't want that geography book. I don't want that history book. I'm done. I graduated from university. And I wish you all the best. You are the leaders of the future. Help out. Lend a hand to others. Lift others up with grace and dignity. Not because you are better. With greatness, take the hands of those who are stuck and bring them up. I embrace your hearts. Until the next video, listen to God. I leave you in God's care. Have a nice day.